All right, let's change directions. Let's go to our buddy Dan Wooding, who heads up Assist News, and he's down in Southern California. And you can go to assistnews.net, assistnews.net, and sign up for all kinds of emails that come out every day explaining what's going on with the persecuted church around the world. Good morning, Dan. One of the stories that we've been tracking for quite some time is Bibi, the Pakistani Christian mother who's on death row. Give us an update on her condition.
Yeah, this is really a tragic story, Perry. Her name is Bibi, and she's from Punjab province in Pakistan. Last Thursday was due to be the final hearing against a death sentence. You know, she was set up by a group of Muslims while she was working in the field. She'd gone out and got some water for them and took a sip on the way home, and they got into a bit of an argument, and she basically said, well, the person I follow, is Jesus. He's changed the world. What has Muhammad done for you? Well, they immediately charged her with blasphemy. She was sentenced to death. She's been on death row, as you mentioned, now for many years. And last Thursday, she was due to have her final appeal. We all held our breath, hoping that she would be freed. The whole hearing, Perry, lasted for a total of 2 minutes. One of the three judges decided he wasn't going to hear the case. He said, I was a member of the bench hearing the case of Salman Taseer. Now, he was the governor of Punjab. He had been a big supporter of Bibi and was even there when she was fingerprinted, and he was murdered. And so the judge suddenly, he just dumped this on them. He withdrew, and the hearing was adjourned. She wasn't in court herself because of the dangers of security, but her husband was there. And of course, he was totally devastated because he was hoping and praying that his wife would be freed and they could walk free. Of course, that would have its own dangers, but she is now back in death row. And at the moment, we don't know a new date.
Okay, so we wait and pray. So we don't know what the final decision will be yet. But how long has she been there and how many years now in jail?
She's been in jail now for 5 years, and she's had 5 attempts to appeal this, and each time, just as it's about to hear. See, what's going on there is the judges are terrified of freeing her because of the extreme fundamentalists there that have put a bounty on her head. And they're worried that the bounty might also apply to them. So really, there's very little hope of getting any justice there in Pakistan.
All right, let's switch over to Nigeria, where the Boko Haram kidnapped those 25 girls quite some time ago. And I think for a lot of people, that story has been forgotten. What is the condition of those girls, and what is the hope for them?
Well, yes, so what happened was that Boko Haram, and if people don't know, they're the equivalent of Islamic State or ISIS in Nigeria. And of course, I was born in Nigeria, so I'm very interested in what's going on. But these were schoolgirls from the town of Chibok. And initially, about 276 of them were captured. Then a bunch of them were released. Then what happened was that Boko Haram issued a video showing the girls, and now we've got the good news that some 21 of them have been freed. But apparently what's been going on is that there was some sort of negotiation going on between Boko Haram and the International Red Cross and the Swiss government. We don't know what the deal was, but these girls have now returned to their homes. They're all believers. And I saw them on the BBC News last night. We saw them praising the Lord and dancing. It was pretty amazing. But there's still all these other girls. Some of them, Perry, have become pregnant and had children by these terrorists. And so there's still many of them still in captivity. We don't quite know where they are, but at least some of the girls have been returned to their family.
Well, that's good news. All right, I want to say to our viewers and listeners, Dan's heart and passion is to keep you informed of these kinds of stories around the world that never make headline news in some of the media. You can go to assistnews.net, assistnews.net, sign up. They're all free, and you'll be getting about, anywhere from a half a dozen, maybe even more, emails a day giving you reports of the persecuted church around the world. Thank you, Dan. God bless you, my friend. Good to see you.
Thank you, Perry. God bless.
You too. All right. Dan Whitting with Assist News this